Hey guys, my name is Korpenflier and today I'll show you how to knock out the mouse at medium range and short range while using an American tank, American top rank 4 or rank 5 tank. Any of these tanks, the T-32, M103, M46, M47 or the premium M46 would do. I guessed perhaps the M26 would do as well. Yeah, you need penetration over 250 at around 500 to 1000 meters in order to do this. So yeah, here we go. So since I've only unlocked the T-32, I'll use this tank as a benchmark test tank. And recently I found out that there's a mouse in the test drive area. So that tank will serve well for my experiment. So if the mouse can get knocked out by a T-32, most of the other tanks on the rank 5 US tank tree will be able to do this. And please note that the mouse is slightly angled, and what that means is that I can't fire at the side of the mouse, and that goes for the turret as well. From this angle the mouse will have about 500 millimeters of effective armor to counter my shots with, and even if I hit a weak spot such as the lower glacis plate here, that will also be deflected. So if the mouse is angled like this, and a good mouse player will angle his tank, and I know that the mouse is probably something like 1000 meters since I've played this map a lot. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna aim for the area. If you imagine the turret being a clock, you have to aim for the area at 3 o'clock to the right of the right next to the gun barrel on the mouse. So what you do is that you try to aim for the flat spot right next to the turret on the mouse. So we're gonna try to aim for that now and hope that we penetrate. Yes, we do. But since it only just penetrated, you don't get much of a critical hit on the tank. But this is better than nothing. So if you set your tank up properly, I haven't done that now, I'm in a decline. If you play the T-32, your best bet against the mouse will be to back up so that you get into a hull down position. So let's try to hit this flat spot right next to the turret. Oh! Pretty bad aiming there. And the gun dispersion didn't really help me out. So let's try to hit the flat spot right next to the gun. Like that. Or like so. And what you need to do is that you need to fire multiple times at the mouse, hitting the same spot. And eventually you will have killed a lot of his crewmen. And you would have killed enough of his crewmen so that the tank is effectively put out of combat. But this would take a long time, and you will have to make sure that the mouse can't answer the fire and fire on you, because if he hits your lower hull or anything else than your turret, he will be toast. So try to set yourself up in a hull down position before you engage a mouse, okay? Anything other than that will be bad news for you. But that's how you knock out a mouse. I'm not exactly gonna show you when I knock a mouse out at 1000 meters, because it takes a long time and you have to fire a lot at it. So instead we're going to move up to about 400 meters away from the mouse, and I'll show you some of the weak spots on the mouse and where you can aim to knock it out. So Here's the lower glaze plate that I was mentioning before, and what you want to do is that you want to hit it either to the left or the right to kill the driver or the radio operator and perhaps the crewmen behind them. So we're gonna aim for the left side here. Once I get my aim right. I hit the hinge. So of course that would be a bounce. That's better. Kill the driver. So that would cripple the tank a lot. But it wouldn't put the gun out of play. And if you want to put his gun out of play, what you need to do is that you need to fire at this flat spot. You can see here where I've been hitting almost like 4 shots in the near vicinity of one another. So I'm gonna try to hit that once more. And that would be sufficient to knock out the mouse. So that's how you do it. Either you fire at the low glazes or you fire at the cheeks of the turret, either on this side or on that side. So that's how you do it. That's how you kill a mouse. Preferably if you're in a Russian tank, what you might have to do is that you might have to haul ass and get up close enough to the mouse that you will have a clear shot at his side. That's more or less the only way you can knock out the mouse. Of course, if you're using a large caliber gun like a 122mm gun, you might load HE shells and then aim for the gun and knock out the gun and then go up around it like this and then fire at this area here or this area up on the turret. But just make sure that his turret isn't angled, because if the turret is even slightly angled, you will have a hard time penetrating through the turret. So it's much better to go for a shot like this. And that should be a one-shot kill, at least with a 122mm gun, like those on the IS-3 and on the IS-4. And this tactic also goes for the T-54. Let me know what you guys think. Do you know any other way of killing a mouse that I've forgotten? I might have forgotten something. So if you know any other trick, please share it in the commentary section below. And with that nice shot, I'm gonna leave you guys, and I'll see you guys around in the next video. So thank you for watching.